Chandler, I mean, only 2 points in the first half, but, down the stretch there, obviously you had the 6 straight big ones. I guess just maybe it was a little frustrating early on, but to kind of take over there and come through, in the clutch, what would that mean to you?
Yeah, no shocker how they're going to play me. Try to make it difficult, throw everything they could, full face guard and whatever, but, we were prepared for it, and, I was just trying to tell our guys, be aggressive. It doesn't have to be, okay, let them play that way. We're a great team, and we got guys that are capable of going to get 20. I told them, go get 20. Told Justinian, Marcus, go score. We don't have to just sit there and be like, oh, they're playing him that way. And, some guys stepped up big. Marcus hit huge ones. Lexus was playing tough down there, got us going in the beginning of the game. Alex hit that one and a couple of tough ones. So once we kind of got that confidence, I was just saying, just play. Just play. We know we've been here before, they're not all going to be pretty, but we just wanted to stay at it.
What is that about your mentality, I guess, though, that still there when it was the game was in the final balance, you wanted to kind of, have the ball there and kind of picked your spots to take over?
Yeah, that was just, coach just trust me with the ball there, and, I can't say enough about that and the trust that they have in me at the end of the game there. And, at that point when the ball's in your hands, you just got to trust it. You just got to trust the work that you put in. Never try to, do anything too crazy. I just tried to play there and take the game as it came, and got a couple layups there. Lane opened up a little bit because some other guys were hitting shots, opened up that lane, and just hit a tough one there. But that's a shot I work on all the time, every day, and just got to trust it there at the end.
Lexus, you kind of started and ended this game scoring-wise. I know that the very first game of the season you took one shot. It seems like your mentality to score has kind of built this season, and as you've maybe gained more confidence or just felt more comfortable. Why are you really turning it on at this point, I guess?
Just gaining confidence, really. My teammates trust me to make plays. The coaches trust me to make plays, and just picking my spots and knowing when and where to do it. And usually to start the game, got to be aggressive, just get everybody going. And then at the end of the game, it's just something about those moments. I love it. Just when the game's close and they put the ball in my hands or whatever it may be, I'm always ready.
Alex, I know that sometimes stats aren't always indicative of how somebody plays, but on Saturday, bench held scoreless. You took 3 shots and played 26 minutes. Tonight, the bench played huge. How did it feel to kind of come through and contribute in that manner?
I think me and Marcus kind of talked about that a little bit coming off that game, scoreless. We didn't necessarily feel bad about it because we know we did some good things. We knew coming in, though, that there were spots in that game where we should have been more aggressive and we could have done things that we can do. So I think it was just, watching film and then just putting it behind us and then coming out here and just knowing that we can do what we do.
How big was that 3 hit? It was from pretty deep, too. I don't know how many you've made from that far out this year. How big was that in terms of momentum and everything?
I think it was huge. I think we were down, 6 at the time, and I think that's what kind of got our offense going a little bit. We were kind of stagnant, kind of struggling. I think once we hit that, really just not even me hitting it, it was the fact that, I think the crowd got into it after we hit that, and we just kind of fed off that, and then, slowly but surely our offense just started kicking more.
You guys had the big game last Saturday. You got the big game against Nevada this Saturday. This seemed like a game where maybe it would be one of those kind of trap games. How'd you guys kind of approach this coming in, and what did you kind of see that, the reason this was more of a struggle than maybe it should have been on paper?
It's just, with conference, they're never going to be just given. It's early in the season, and our coaches, Coach Rice had us extremely prepared for this game. He knew just his experience on how Utah State was going to play. He told us all that what was coming. Guys are going to make shots. They're going to hit shots are going to roll in that aren't supposed to roll in. Guys are going to be playing games that, the best game of their career, and we're going to have to just keep taking punches, But and that's exactly what we did. We knew it was going to be a battle, and that's why we never got too low or got too caught up in, the emotional high from San Diego to this one. We knew it was going to be tough, and we just kind of wanted to stick with it, and then, we stepped up, and we've been in this position before, and it's just built us for this moment.
Utah State started out the second half in an 11-3 lead, and we've seen how you guys are able to sometimes have a slow start, but you're always able to bounce back from that. What is it about your team that makes you guys be able to bounce back when you have these stretches?
Biggest thing I'd just say is just how collective we stay. We never get into our own thing, and if a guy is starting to get into their own deal, me included, Chris is grabbing me, hey, shake that look off your face, or the next guy's grabbing another guy and hey, no, stay with it. We don't need that, Whether it's coaches getting on players, hey, no, don't just, hey, stay with it. And that's just why we're able to continue to, you know, go through those stretches and bounce back and end up with, you know, what we do is accomplish the mission. What we talk about is because we just stay together. It doesn't really matter how it goes. At the end of the game, we're going to find a way to get it done.
I know you said you kind of like just trust the work you put in and stuff, but you mentioned they're playing you a specific way for so long tonight. How were you able to kind of get yours at the end when you really needed it?
I mean, I did notice they were throwing everything, and they kind of got a little tired in the second half. They were full court, well, not full court, but half court, full, deny, whatever, and they kind of let up a little bit there. And because just for one thing, we were just trying to push the pace, and I think that got to them a little bit, got a little tired because we play so fast and we tried to. So I was able to get a little bit of space, and then, like I mentioned, when guys are stepping up and hitting shots, they can't just focus on me or they're going to lose that way. So it forced them to have to adjust, and you know that ended up they had to take something else away, and so it opened up a little bit more for me.
I think you passed